Most interviews fail before they even start, not because of the questions, but because there's no plan. If you're a business owner currently having to do your own hiring, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to go from scheduling the interview all the way to making an offer without wasting time or asking pointless questions. Scheduling the interview tells you more than a resume will. Keep it simple. All you need to say is, can you interview on Tuesday at 10 a.m. at our shop? Replace the day, time, and location, of course. That's it. Pay attention to how they respond. Do they confirm clearly? Do they ask smart questions? If scheduling is already difficult, working together will be even harder. When the interview starts, don't overdo the introduction. Say this: thanks for coming in. This interview will take about 30 minutes. I'll tell you about the company and the job. I'll ask you a few questions, and then you can ask me anything. That sets the expectations and keeps things focused. Don't say things like, we're a family here, or this is just a casual chat, or it's a casual discussion. Those statements cause problems later. Just stick to job-related questions and avoid any illegal questions about personal characteristics that are protected by law, like race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, or disability. Stay away from those. You don't need tricky or really clever or smart questions. You need useful ones at this point while you're scaling your business. First question, tell me about work you've done that's most similar to this job. I'm hiring for an HVAC technician. Tell me about what you've done in that field, right? I need an office manager. Tell me what you've done related to an office manager, or the most similar job to this one. Let them talk. You're listening for real examples. If it's too generic, too broad, you want to make sure that you zone in on those so that you know that they're not BSing you. Second question, tell me about a time something went wrong at work. What did you do? And when you listen carefully here, you want accountability, not blaming, right? That gives you insight into the type of person that they are, about if they're able to troubleshoot or fix something, or if they're helpless. Third question, what does a normal workday look like for you right now? It tells you about their habits, their reliability, and their energy. Of course, it's a little difficult if they're unemployed. So you want to be careful if it goes into too much personal things. But I think it's, what does a normal workday look like for you right now in your current role? Fourth question, what do you need from a job to stick around? This helps you avoid hiring someone who's already planning to leave, right? You don't want to take this time and waste all this time in screening people. You hire them, and then they're already looking for their next thing. What do they need from you so that they will stay, and then you can get your return on the time and the money that you spent on hiring this person? Skip questions like, what's your biggest weakness and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Right, this doesn't really help. As a small business or a new business, make better decisions. Right after the interview, ask yourself these questions. Would I trust this person with a customer, or would I trust them at a job site? Would I trust them in the office if, I'm not always around? Would I want to work next to them? Right? That's important. If you don't like them, you don't want to work next to them, why would you bring them on? Do I believe they'll show up consistently? Are they going to be reliable? If you're unsure, that's usually your answer. Choose the person with the fewest red flags. It's hard when you want to hire for perfect, but again, similar to what I've said in my other video, perfect is really, really hard to assess. And so you want to choose someone with the fewest red flags, but somebody who will show up and get the work done, and that you could probably coach, right? And we'll talk about performance in the future. I think reliability at this point really beats that what if potential at this moment. When you're ready to make the offer and you make an offer, keep it clear and simple. Say something like, we'd like to offer you the position. The pay is $24 an hour. The schedule is Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. Your start day would be, I don't know, February 1st. I'll send this in writing. Don't say, we'll figure it out later, or this could turn into something bigger. Just more clarity will set expectations, or make expectations clear, so that there's not some vague go around later. Interviews don't need to be complicated. Simple steps, clear questions, honest decisions. That's how business owners hire better.